This is the 3.5-inch barreled Canik TP9 Elite SC. This subcompact pistol brings features to punch above where it should be at this price. Sized similarly to the Glock 19 with a shorter grip, this pistol feels like a subcompact that hits the gym a lot. Nonetheless, it is feature-rich and comes with a lot of goodies in the box. Let's begin. Starting with the tip. The front sight itself is actually just a simple white dot. Now, this does make it very easy to acquire targets downrange because the rear is blacked out, which is nice. Flanking either side of that white dot is slide serrations. They're deeper on the bottom than they are on the top with this kind of step down texturing here. See if I can get that in the camera for you guys, which does make it very easy to pinch and pull back. Very nice overall. Just to show you, the weapon is clear. On the left side of the 7.25-inch slide is a large Canik logo with the TP9 Elite SC model as well. Heading back up top, you can see that this particular pistol is cut for optics, which is very nice. Another bonus they give you is that you do retain your rear sights when running an optic on this pistol, allowing you to co-witness. Very nice overall, albeit the sights are just a little bit short. However, always retaining your rear sight is a nice thing. The pistol weighs in at about 1.55 pounds, and the slide coloring is a tungsten gray. The polymer portion is of course black, as you can see, and you can find these in some different color variants as well. On the rear of the pistol, Canik does give you a small hole right here and painted the rear of the firing pin red. This will indicate whether or not your pistol is cocked and ready to fire. There's also a loaded chamber indicator. This small black slit right here will slightly raise up just a little bit, letting you know that there is a bullet in the chamber. As of right now, you can see there is nothing in the chamber. And to check if that's true, you just open it up and you can see nothing in the chamber. Very nice overall. Another upgrade that Canik is going to give you on this pistol, you have ambidextrous slide releases. This is very nice. Not to mention, if you can see that clearly, they do have a little bit of a shelf on them, making them very easy to find with your thumb and to use. Very grippy overall. Next to that is your takedown lever right here. You'll pull this down and the slide will come loose. You pull the trigger and then you can remove it. However, we're not going to do that because monetization. Falling down to the polymer portion of the pistol, you can see that Canik does give us a generously sized Picatinny rail with 2 crossbar slots that allows you to use most lasers and lights that you want to put on here. Down to the square-ish trigger guard, it does have rounded corners, which is always appreciated. Overall, it is a square shape though. The trigger inside does have a red trigger safety, letting you know that you have to press this down before you can pull the trigger. Once you do that though, the trigger press is kind of what you would expect from a Canik. It does have a little bit of take up, so a decent amount of take up right there, but you hit a very clear wall right about there. And then, bang, just like that. Now, reset on this is actually nice and tactile. Right there, very audible. And then again, you do not have to move very far to fire and reset this pistol. Right there, and bang, just like that. Next to the trigger is your mag release. It is a square mag release and is made out of metal, but it does have a nice texturing on it, which makes it very easy to find. Even if your thumb manages to miss that and hit the gripping right here, you will obviously know which one is the grip and which one is the mag release. Down to the grip, either side does have a nice, decently aggressive texturing on it. The front and the back get a little bit more aggressive with a squared texture, making it very easy to hold. This particular magazine also extends out your grip just a little bit because otherwise it is hard to fit your pinky on here. And that's where this really differs in size from something like the Glock 19. Glock 19, you can hold all 3 fingers on it. This one you cannot, but the magazine, a 15-round magazine, of course, fits in here just like so and makes it a normal size pistol. The advantage here is as a concealed carry, you get to choose. Do you want more capacity or do you want it to be a little bit shorter so that way you don't print? Some people like a choice. One final note, Canik does on all of their pistols have this little textured piece here, which is nice just to find where your thumb goes. It just is a nice muscle memory thing for you to find that, get that grip so that way you're not too high on the slide. For when it does go bang. Just a nice little touch that Canik gives you. Now, onto the goodies. Canik includes some really cool things inside the box. First and foremost, you do have some cleaning supplies right on the top of the box that you have nice little spots that you can keep them in. You get some paperwork and documentation, a plastic outside the waistband holster, a second magazine, the 12-round magazine, a trigger lock, a back strap, so you get an additional back strap in case you don't like the one that comes on it. You can even replace out the cap on your magazine, so that way it's just flush if you wanted to. And then finally, you get all sorts of little screws and different things inside the box as well. And they come in this nice little convenient carrier. So if you get any optics that you want to put on there, you can put additional screws for it in there as well. Heck, there might even be some in there that fit. And finally, not to mention, you do get this nice travel hard shell case as well. That is more than most will give you at this $400 price range. In conclusion, Canik gives you a compact pistol that is optics cut, ambi-slide release, extended mag, solid trigger, ready fire indicators, and a box of goodies to get you started. All at a price that keeps it competitive with anything in this class, being compact or subcompact, whatever you want to consider it. Overall, you get great reliability and a great value. If you have any experiences with the Canik TP9 Elite SC, please leave a review below. We would love to see your comments. That is all I have for you today. God bless. It is time to end.